So I'm gonna restart the channel, and what you probably will never know what I mean, but um, I had these cheesy ass videos from 2 years ago posted on here. Me and my friend just got into speakers. At that time, really had some bad, videos. Didn't have good speakers. So like soundstage speakers and Logitech speakers and all that shit. But now, as you can see, I kind of have a good setup here, and I'm going to show you everything that I have, like from woofers, amps, speakers that I don't use that are probably going to be sold pretty soon. And yeah, now I'll tell you what I have for my cargo system. I just can't go out there. It's really cold outside, so I'll show you what I got. Oh yeah, Merry Christmas to you all too. Um, so I'll show you what I use for my main setup, and so these are the Akai model CW2700 three-way speakers. Got a high range frequency knob and a mid-range frequency knob. Impedance is 8 ohms. Woofer 15 inch. Mid-range 5 and 1/4 inch. The tweeters, 2 of them, and 1/4 with 1/3 inch, and they're 100 max power, 120 watts. So there's your mid-range. There's your 2 tweeters. Then here's your beefy 15-inch woofer here. It's got a little vent hole. They're sealed enclosures, so you can see the post right there. Got these from a friend. That's traded like for a sub, and I gave him $150. They're good, but not the best. I'm just gonna say sound quality just a little off. Good bass though. These woofers aren't meant for excursion though. They're kind of move like a little bit. They move a little bit and they make a lot of bass. Pretty cool. So, and I got these beasts, realistic Mach 1 speakers. Got you 2 knobs again over there, and got a big mid-range horn there, and a tweeter horn right there, and then a big 15-inch woofer here. Now these are a Christmas present, and I just love them a lot. These are one of the best speakers that are the best speakers I've owned yet, though. I don't have them going to full power though. That's the problem. I have them going up to this Pioneer VSX 816 receiver got for Christmas. It puts out the good sound, but overall the bass is not that good. This old Pioneer VSX 305 hooks up to these Akais, but this doesn't put out the good sound quality for the machs. The machs are pretty picky for amps. These two just don't cut it really for me. So then for now I'm gonna be using this on my Mach ones. And then this I'm going to be eventually using for both of the speakers, like my Akais and all. Now this is the Akai AM2850. 85 watts per channel, because you just split that off and see 85 right there. You can power 6 speakers, but not all at once. Sorry. This amp I got for $100. It was at a pawn shop for $220, and the guy was closing, so I offered $100 for it. Got it for that. There's a chip right there on the metal. I kind of hate how there's a pretty beefy amp too, takes up the whole rack. But this thing puts out the power, and this will be hooked up to my machs. And I've looked at reviews on the internet of a guy using one of these, and this is a perfect amp for my machs, and I'll use my Akais with it. I don't know if the Akais can take the power this thing can produce, 85 watts. And these are actually 40 watts RMS. So, but the machs will be able to take it, guarantee. Alright. Oh yeah, I'll show you what else I have. I got a little Technics SLB2. If I can focus on it. There you go. Yeah, just a little turntable, and then got my little cassette player, Sharp. It's good for what I use for. I'm not really into the cassettes. Here's your little Sharp scan peak level display. Okay. And I got this Polk box. with the Nuance N200 subwoofer. Power amplifier. The sub that's in it is a Concept Audio 12-inch sub. A Nuance amp can't power it that well, so there's the whole 12-inch woofer. Then I got these realistic Minimus 7s. Really a good fan of these. Got a nice metal plate tweeter, 3-inch soft dome tweeter, and a nice 4-inch woofer. These put out really good sound, I think, in my opinion. And if you kind of want to look at the bulk magnet, there it is. Not a really good sub, but it's good enough for a home theater. And I got this not crappy, I should say, it's a good sub for computer speakers. It's a Logitech 8 with Z2300. And I got these Technics SB2866s, 12-inch woofer, 4-inch mid-range jack, like a 1 3/4 tweeter. The other ones are in focus over there, and the one's over here. And the guy over here is my other system. And then now a Yamaha RS201 amplifier, 25 watts per channel. You can see the heat sink right there. Only $200 at Visions. Kind of a typical old amp. Don't really use it that much. It was one of my first amps I had. One of them. Had more. Okay, I'll go in here. This is my back room. And I got these little crappy series speakers with 8s and then 3-inch mid-range. Or, wait. 3-inch, yeah. And then some Akai SW137s. 40 watt peak. 10-inch woofer. 5-inch mid. And same kind of tweeter. Selling these, just so you know. Quest center channel. Just a sec. I'll get the cover back on. I'm selling these guys for only $80, or could go for $60. Depends. This whole Quest center channel. Selling this too. Got two little 5-inch woofers, I should say. Rubber surrounds on them. Pretty good speakers. Now I got a question with these. Yeah, you probably don't know what this brand is. I'll show you. AMX Sound. And you might think that these are kind of white van looking kind of things. They're not white van. They sound like they're a white van kind of type of thing, right? But they have nice wood grills. I'm going to show you the woofers. You take a look at this woofer. Kind of. Now, if you take a look at this. Now, take a look at it. What does this remind you of? Look at that dust cap. What does that remind you of? Don't look at these. So we got 6.5-inch mid and 2 tweeters. But what does this remind you of? I'll tell you what it reminds you of, probably. Look at that dust cap on these Akai 15-inch woofers. Now, I'm kind of confused, and if you guys know a lot about AMX or who made the Akai woofers, like what company, please comment, because I believe when I took out these or any Akai speaker like 15-inch woofers, he took out these ones, these guys, and they look exactly like it's the same design, basket design as my 15s. Kind of the typical 2 tweeter too, and I'm thinking, do these have some kind of relation with Akai? Because I'm thinking they do. And if you think so, comment yes or no, or if you know any info on it, please tell me. I'd like to know. So I got a pair of these for $10 at Salvation Army, local too. So got coffee stains overall. I'll show you a picture of it. There it is. 50-watt speaker system. AMX Corp Sound LTD. 50 watts. So yeah, tell me info on those if you know any. And then I got 8-inch Sony sub, 10-inch box, and some shitty Panasonic woofers, and a Logitech C213 sub speaker system, whatever you call it. I go in here. Altec Lansing model. Focus. Altec Lansing model 1's my mom's speakers. They're in repair because of this gasket ring. I'm gonna try and make one of my own, maybe. We'll see. Sharp CP 2700p speakers. I'm kind of arranging. There's the other AMX speaker. Yeah, so these are just got from a garage sale for $10. Got a DVD player there. Logitech Z2300 outputs a Panasonic woofers. The old bit. There's a Pioneer SX580 amp and Soundstage Sessions 5T, and you saw this in a lot later video. Well, not now because I probably deleted it. Here's my hand. You can see in the reflection. There's my other Altec. Repairing them. Got a gasket. The gasket for the woofer. Good rubber still. And last but not least, my Cayenne 2250, first app I've ever owned. It came with my Altex. Something like that behind here. Yeah. It's had a hard life too. Been through some falls off my closet. As you can see, there's a piece of plywood there. Still works like a charm though. 25 watts per channel. Oh yeah, and I made my homemade Sony 6x5 sub box there. And yeah, so my next video will probably be a test on my Akai speakers and my machs. So yeah, and I'll tell you when I get my amp hooked up. I'll probably do a Akai SCW 2700s versus the realistic Mach 1s, and I think you know what speakers are gonna win. I can tell you, hint hint, Mach 1s. And I'm gonna tell you another spoiler. I've played like these two, and you take these off, you put these on, deeper bass with these, so much better high-end sound. They're like, there's a big ass difference between these, and still like the guys, can't hate them. Still produce some good bass, but the Machs destroy them. If I can get that high hooked up to these Machs, there'll be a lot more bass, a lot more good sound, because it's a Kai, not Pioneer. And they're good. You know, these just can't really take the power really more. The woofers can't have that much excursion. And yeah, so see you guys later. Follow me on Instagram at speedreels_123, and follow my vintage hi-fi channel, hi-fi_utopia. Yeah, have a good day. See ya.